Thank you so much for joining me today on Misunderstood. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, where are you? I love your hat.
I live in Yuma, Arizona.
Oh, wow. Okay, amazing. So, all right, well, all the way from Arizona, I really appreciate it. I'm in Palm Beach today, and I'm really thrilled to have you on the show. I was saying before we started, I got the bio, your bio, and obviously saw the book that you have that's recently come out, and I'm just really excited for people to hear about you and your story and get your book. So, I want to get right into it. Before we came on here, I told a little people a little bit about who you are and what your story is, but I want to hear from you. So before 2014, who was Barry Todd? Can you give us a little bit about, your life and who you were up until this moment where your life changed?
Well, I'm a retired 21-year Army Ranger, and it was a blessing serving my country. I've been married for 40 years this summer,
Wow. Wow.
and I have together we have three children and four grandchildren, and we are actually it's pretty exciting stuff. The I just found out that I had a child back in 1983 before I ever met my wife, and she's actually coming over to visit and meet the whole family. Had no clue. Isn't that a beautiful thing?
Wow. Wait, sidebar. How did you find out about this?
She connected with my cousin on DNA, ancestry DNA.
No way. Like
Yes,
23 and Me type of thing?
exactly, exactly.
Okay, wait, we could do a whole show on this. So when did that happen?
March of this year.
And she just wrote a note and said, I think I'm related to you guys.
Well, the DNA came up, and then she connected with my cousin, and my cousin called me the first week of March and said, "Are you sitting down?" And I said, "Why?" I said, "I'm a retired decorated vet. I've been charged with felonies before. I lived through that." I said, "What else could go happen?"
Right.
And she said to me, she goes, "Well, I think you have a child from when you were stationed overseas in the early '80s with your Ranger unit." And I said, "How do you know this?" And she said, "Well, it's a DNA match." And she started telling me about it. And I said, "Well, stop. Is her mother's name Heike Anna Marie? Because that's the woman I dated back then." And she goes, "Yes, it is." I'm like, "Then it's my child."
So wait, why do you think this woman never told you about this child?
uh, I'm not sure why. I found out later that she put my daughter, she sold her to a foster home in 1983 in Germany. She's a German national.
Oh, I see. Okay. And is she still alive?
The mother, I'm not sure. I know that they connected her and my daughter, but my whole family's ecstatic about it. It's a beautiful thing. This is a God thing.
Oh
This is
my God,
truly a
that is
God thing.
amazing. Okay, so where does your daughter live now?
Kaiserslautern,
Where's
right
that?
out. That's in Germany.
Okay, so she's still okay. Wow, so she's in Germany and she lived with foster parents or adopted parents her whole life?
It was actually a foster home because over there they do it a little bit differently. It's like a dorm,
Okay.
and she's been married for 15 years, and I have a grandson who's 13 and a granddaughter who is 10.
Oh my God. So are they going to come to the United States?
They actually land this Friday.
Stop it. All of them,
Oh,
the three of them
and
or
all
her
three of them,
husband?
I'm bringing them over. I tried to bring I wanted Christoph, my daughter. Her name is Jasmine. Her husband to come, but he has to work.
Okay.
But it's been great. They seem to be really loving and just a really, really great family. And we're just so blessed. This is beyond comprehension. So that's the big news that's
That
happened.
is huge news. Well, that's super exciting. Wait, have you FaceTimed? Like, do you see
Yeah,
what she
yeah,
looks like? Oh, okay.
we've been doing every other week.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. So are they coming and staying with your whole family or you'll do a
Yeah,
bunch of stuff or whatever?
yeah, we're going to go to our home in East Tennessee, and I'm going to take them up to meet their grandfather and great grandfather. He turned 90 this year,
Oh my God.
so he's all excited to meet him, and so the whole family's coming in to meet him and everything.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if she's ever reconnected with her real mom and whatever happened to your ex-girlfriend or whatever. I mean, it would be
Yeah.
so interesting that, wow, you'll have to come on and tell me that whole story after.
I will. I'll be glad to.
Okay, well
And so,
that's
and then going back to your question,
yeah.
when I retired, I decided to go in the financial services industry. I did about 5.5, 6 years with a company called First Command. They focused more on the military.
Hmm.
And I realized that a lot of companies out there, they're dysfunctional business models. They're just glorified salesmen. So I started my own company in '08. It's a fee only firm. It's been very successful. And then this thing in 2014 happened that threw my entire life, my family's life, into a whirlwind haze.
Right. So up until that moment, because you served 2 decades in the military, how did that shape your view of justice, discipline, protecting others?
I totally believed our system was the best system in the world, and I still do, but I realize that underneath there's some serious problems that have come up.
Hmm.
And you are now presumed guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
And it's horrible how
Right.
lawfare, even though that's the new term, Rachel, it's actually been going on for decades now.
Mm. Mm.
And it's crazy.